to Awesome Healthy. I'm Julia and today we're going to talk about It may come as a big surprise to someone who is following this type of diet to find out that this diet is both unhealthy and unsafe. More and more raw foodists around the world who follow high-fat raw vegan diets are now having to make a switch to low-fat raw vegan diet because they begin to notice how their health falls apart. Now we raw vegans as well as vegans tend to make a false assumption by thinking that we can consume fat in any quantities we wish because our fat is of plant origin and not animal origin. And so raw vegans make their own versions of cakes and lasagnas and pasta and pizzas and burgers and nut milk and nut butters and nut crackers. You name it, raw vegans got it. If we look at a typical fat consumption of a high-fat raw vegan, we will see that they consume almost as much fat as people on standard American diets. And that's incredibly unhealthy because too much fat means too much fat, regardless whether it's of plant origin or animal origin. A typical day of a high-fat raw vegan foodist contains of smoothies, fruit smoothie for breakfast, to which they tend to add nuts, seeds and oils. Then for lunch they will eat a salad, to which they add more nuts, seeds and oils. And then for dinner they will eat another salad, to which they will add even more nuts, seeds, oils and avocados. On top of that, they consume high-fat snacks in between their meals. Now with all this totaled up, they can easily be reaching 60% of fat a day, which is about 6 times higher than what is ideal for us. I was a high-fat vegan foodist myself about 3 years ago, and I had to make a switch to a low-fat raw vegan diet because my health was deteriorating seriously. Recently there was a post by this woman on this very famous forum that promotes low-fat raw vegan nutrition as well as low-fat vegan nutrition, and she was talking about being diagnosed with breast cancer after following a high-fat raw vegan diet. In the 80-10-10 book by Dr. Doug Graham, he writes about someone he personally knew who followed a high-fat raw vegan diet and had to have an open heart surgery. People who overeat on fat tend to undernourish themselves on carbohydrates. Now carbs are the top fuel for our body without which we cannot function well. So undernourishing ourselves on carbohydrates is never a wise health choice. It's the choice that leads to all manner of health complications. So guys, if you want to keep your diet low in fat and high in carbohydrates, then adhere to the 80-10-10 recommendations. Eat as much fruit as you desire for your breakfast without adding any fat to it. Eat more fruit for your lunch and add some greens to your lunch. Then eat a little bit more fruit for your dinner and add some fatty dressing or nuts or seeds or avocado, whatever it is that you desire, to your salad, to your large portion of salad. And when you wake up the next morning, repeat all over again, and then all over again, and then all over again. You'll feel great. High carbohydrate, plant-based diet that is as much raw as possible is essential to our health. So we strongly recommend that you make your transition to this diet as soon as you're ready without waiting for the health crisis to happen. Thank you for watching this video, and in our next video we're going to talk about the ins and outs of detoxification. See you then. Bye.